Hi, I'm Austin Wilburn, and the master I'm going to be talking about from Robert Greene's mastery book is Leonardo da Vinci. He was considered the Renaissance man. In Robert Greene's mastery book, while talking about da Vinci, he says, "The king had showered him with money and honors, considering him the living embodiment of the Italian Renaissance." Page 21. Da Vinci was born in Vinci, Italy in 1452. He was a painter, mathematician, geologist, scientist, botanist, anatomist, inventor, and much more. Just like Da Vinci, I have dabbled in many different areas, such as cells, construction, biology, sound mixing, editing, photography, lighting, and even some anatomy. For some reason, all of this has led me to want to become a film or television producer. I have chosen this master because he is a visionary and a master at many different crafts. He combined the arts with science, and Robert Greene states, "This is why the work of Leonardo da Vinci continues to fascinate us today." Page 86. Da Vinci has left the world with some of the most respected paintings in history, such as the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. He also left his drawings of the human anatomy, which are still used today. Just like me, Leonardo had always had a strong sense of fate, and for years he had been haunted by one particular question. Is there some kind of force from within that makes all living things grow and transform themselves? Greene, page 21. This is a great question to ask yourself, and I think there has always been a force leading me to this journey, and no matter what happened, I would always end up where I am today. Leonardo is a master because he created a new style of painting. Greene says, one that was more lifelike and emotional. He engaged in an obsessive study of details. He spent endless hours experimenting with forms of light hitting various geometrical solids to test how light could alter the appearance of objects. He devoted hundreds of pages in his notebook to exploring the various gradations of shadows in every possible combination. Greene also says he gave this same attention to the folds of a gown, the patterns in hair, the various minute changes in the expression of a human face. When we look at his work, we are not consciously aware of these efforts on his part, but we feel how much more alive and realistic his paintings are, as if he captured reality. And that is why he is a master. 2 of the 7 deadly realities that could affect me on my master journey are flightiness and conformism. Flightiness could impact me because I am a very trustworthy person, and when people say they are going to do something, then I believe them. I need to focus more on people's actions and not on their words. As a producer, I need to be careful about trusting other people's words because it could come back and haunt me. People are always changing their minds and changing their ideas and projects, so I need to rely on myself to get things done. Conformism is the other deadly reality that could affect me. This is because I like to be different, and I usually don't conform to others. I like to state my opinions and ideas and not conform to the standards. I think this is a good thing, but in my apprentice stage, it could also be a very bad thing. I just need to learn to go with the flow and to not overly voice my opinions when I'm just starting out. I simply need to accept the standards of my environment. 2 questions that I would ask him if I had the chance are there any inventions today that you predicted would come into fruition? What has been your greatest passion and how has it affected the course of your life? If I was face to face with him, 2 strategies I would use would be speak through your work, because he clearly spoke through his paintings. Like Greene said on page 138, I would also like to train myself to pay less attention to the words that people say and greater attention to their tone of voice, the look in their eye, their body language, all signals that might reveal a nervousness or excitement that is not expressed verbally. If you can get people to become emotional, they will reveal a lot more.